The wind blew hard over the frozen plains of Alaska. Snow whipped across the small research base, and the lights inside the buildings flickered. Outside, the icy landscape stretched as far as the eye could see. In the middle of the night, the world seemed quiet. But something was happening beneath the ice that no one could see. Inside the base, Ethan leaned over a bank of screens. His eyes were tired, but his fingers moved quickly over the keyboard. The systems were acting strangely. Satellites showed strange signals coming from deep under the ice. Ethan frowned. "This isn't normal," he said quietly. "The readings are too strong. It's not natural." Lisa, a xenoarchaeologist, came up behind him. Her hair was tied back, and her eyes were sharp. She studied the screens. "Could it be some kind of mineral reaction?" she asked. Ethan shook his head. "I don't think so. The pattern, it looks deliberate. Someone, or something, is trying to communicate." Chris, the military liaison, walked into the room, his boots thudding on the metal floor. He was tall and strong, with a face that never smiled easily. "Communicate with what? Aliens?" he asked, though he did not sound surprised. At this base, strange things were not unusual. Maria, a young coder, peeked over his shoulder. "It's not just a signal," she said. "It's like a map, and it's pointing straight here. Under the ice. Something is waiting." The team exchanged nervous looks. They were used to strange discoveries, but this felt bigger. It felt alive. "We need to check it," Chris said firmly. "We go down there and see what's causing it." Ethan nodded. "Agreed. But we have to be careful. Whatever it is, it's old. Really old." The next day, the team prepared for the journey. They loaded drills, sensors, and cameras onto a transport vehicle. The wind howled outside, and the snow made the journey difficult. After hours of driving, they reached the exact location shown on the signal. The ice stretched in smooth, white sheets, and below it, something slept. They began to drill. Hours passed. The drill moved slowly, and the temperature dropped. The team huddled together, listening to the creaks of metal against ice. Then, suddenly, the drill hit something solid. Ethan's eyes widened. "We've found it," he said. Lisa knelt and brushed the snow away. Beneath, a metal surface glimmered faintly in the cold light. It was smooth, dark, and unlike any metal she had seen. Chris touched it with a gloved hand. "This is not human," he said. "It's too perfect." Maria's fingers danced over her tablet, scanning the material. "It's almost alive," she whispered. "The sensors are reading. Some kind of energy flow inside it. It's like it's aware of us." Ethan pressed a hand to the surface. A glowing panel lit up under his fingers, pulsing slowly. The metal hummed softly. The door in front of them began to open. No one had touched a handle, but it moved anyway, sliding silently into the ice. Lisa gasped. "It knows we are here." Chris tightened his jacket. "Or it wants us to be here," he said. Inside, the team found a massive chamber. It was circular, with tall pillars reaching toward a dark ceiling. Strange symbols covered the walls. They shifted slowly, moving as if they were alive. The team watched in awe. At the center of the room stood a figure, tall and human-shaped, but covered in dark armor. He did not move. A soft field of light surrounded him, making him seem untouchable. Lisa stepped closer. The symbols on the walls slowly changed into English letters she could read. "It's learning our language," she said. "Faster than any AI I have ever seen." Ethan approached the armored figure cautiously. He could feel a hum of energy in the air. The figure's chest panel pulsed once. Then the light around him disappeared. Slowly, he moved a hand. His helmet lifted, revealing a face that looked human, but his eyes shone with a faint metallic glow. "I am Aaron," he said, his voice deep and calm. "I was made to protect this world." The team froze. Chris stepped forward. "Protect it from what?" Aaron looked around, his eyes scanning the ice chamber. "From what is coming," he said. "The galaxy once tried to control this planet. They thought it weak. They were wrong." Lisa whispered. "How long have you been here?" "Gee." Aaron's eyes darkened with memory. "Longer than you can imagine. I was hidden beneath the ice when the last Great War ended. I was forgotten. And now," his eyes flicked to the team, "I have been awakened because the threat has returned." Outside, a small probe drifted silently above the ice. No one saw it, but it watched everything. Data from the base streamed straight into deep space, carrying news of the Protector's return. Back in the chamber, the team listened as Aaron explained. Many empires tried to keep Earth weak. They underestimated humans. I was created during a secret war to defend this planet if the galaxy turned against it. I was to be a last line of defense. Also, underestimated be a last line of defense. Ethan swallowed hard. "So, all this time, the galaxy thought Earth was just a minor world?" Aaron nodded. "They did, and now they remember." Maria looked at him, fascinated. "You're real." Aaron's gaze softened. "I was meant to sleep until I was needed. I did not fail, but the world forgot me. Now I wake, and I see that humanity has grown. You have done well. But the galaxy is watching again. And some do not watch kindly." Chris's jaw tightened. "So what do we do now?" Aaron stepped forward. The armor on his body gleamed faintly under the lights. "We prepare. Earth cannot wait for them to strike. And you have a role to play." Lisa frowned. "Us? What can we do?" Aaron smiled faintly. "I may have the strength to fight, but I do not have the knowledge of your time. You will help me understand your world. You will teach me about humans now. And together, we will make sure that no one will ever threaten it again." The team felt a mixture of fear and awe. Standing in front of them was a man who could destroy fleets with a thought. Yet he spoke like a guide, not a conqueror. They realized they were part of something much larger than themselves. Outside the base, the wind blew harder. Snow fell in heavy flakes, and the icy plains seemed endless. But deep under the ice, a protector had awakened, and somewhere far away, the galaxy had begun to notice. Aaron turned to the team. "We do not have much time. Something has detected my awakening. They will come, sooner than you think. But you have courage. I can feel it. And courage can change the fate of worlds." Ethan nodded. "Then we stand with you. Whatever comes." Lisa adjusted her jacket. "We'll learn. We'll help. We can't let Earth fall." Chris's hand rested on the holster at his side. "And if someone tries to hurt this planet, they'll have me to answer to." Maria smiled softly. "Then let's get to work. We have a protector to understand, and a planet to defend." Aaron looked at them all. "Good. You are ready, though you do not know it yet. Together, we will awaken more than defenses. We will awaken hope." The team spent the next hours exploring the chamber. Aaron guided them, showing hidden panels, strange devices, and alien interfaces. Every touch, every display, revealed a secret from a long-forgotten war. They felt as if history itself was speaking to them. Outside, the sky darkened. Stars shone brightly over the frozen landscape. The wind continued to howl. But inside the ice chamber, a new light glowed. It was not just from the panels or the armor. It was the light of a protector who had slept too long. And now, he was awake. The galaxy, even in its distant corners, had begun to watch. The next morning, the sun barely touched the frozen horizon. The cold was harsh, but inside the research base, the team and Aaron worked without pause. Ethan had set up several screens and devices to help Aaron connect with Earth's data networks. Maria was beside him, fingers moving quickly over a keyboard. Aaron stood in the center of the room, tall and calm. His metallic eyes reflected the dim light. "Show me your history," he said. "Everything humans have learned since my time." Lisa shook her head slightly. "It will take months to study all the records," she said. "Even with modern computers, there is too much information." Aaron's gaze was steady. "I can absorb it faster than any machine. I need only the access points." "I need only the access points." Maria hesitated. "Are you sure? The data could be dangerous. Some of it is still classified." Aaron nodded. "I am aware, but I must understand your world if I am to protect it." Ethan tapped a few keys, opening secure connections to global archives, satellite records, and digital libraries. Streams of information flowed like rivers into Aaron's mind. Maps, photos, news reports, videos, all filled his consciousness. He absorbed everything quickly, learning the rise of modern nations, wars, revolutions, space exploration, and the fragile peace of the present day. Lisa watched in awe. "He's learning faster than I expected. It's almost like he has been alive all along, and he's catching up now." Aaron's voice was calm but carried weight. "I see your achievements. I see your conflicts. Humanity has grown, but it remains divided. You are strong, yet fragile. That is why I was created. To protect a species capable of greatness, but too vulnerable to survive alone against those who would enslave or destroy it." Chris crossed his arms. "And now those who remember you will come. You said the galaxy has noticed. How dangerous are they?" "What?" Aaron's eyes darkened. "They are cautious, but they are capable. They will not strike openly. Not at first. They will send envoys, spies, and probes. Some may try to manipulate your world before striking directly." Ethan frowned. "So, we are not just defending against a fleet. We are defending against the galaxy itself." Aaron nodded. "Yes, but do not fear. You have courage. Courage, combined with knowledge, is a weapon far stronger than any fleet." Maria paused. "And what about you? You are powerful. What can you do?" Aaron looked at her. "I was enhanced with technology and bioengineering from before your time. I can control weapons, fight vast fleets, and survive environments that would kill normal humans. But I am not here to destroy. I am here to defend, and I cannot act alone. I need you, and your people, to stand with me." Over the next days, the team worked tirelessly with Aaron. They showed him how Earth functioned now. He learned about satellites, space stations, global communication networks, and military defenses. Every new piece of information fascinated him. He asked questions about humanity's politics, culture, and science, absorbing it all with ease. Lisa brought him a photo of New York City. "This city alone has more people than some entire countries in my time," she said. Aaron studied the image carefully. "You have built great towers and machines. You have learned to harness power from fire, water, and even from the sky. Yet, I see inequality and fear. These weaknesses invite the galaxy to test you." Chris shook his head. "We've survived this far without anyone noticing us. That's been our strength." Aaron's eyes narrowed. "No, your strength has been hidden. It was only a matter of time before someone curious or hungry would find your world. That is why I woke now. The threat approaches. The galaxy remembers me, and through me, it remembers Earth." Maria's fingers paused on the keyboard. "Have you fought them before?" she asked quietly. Aaron looked distant, his voice low. I fought many times. Their fleets, their weapons, their empires. I was created to be the storm that no army could survive. I destroyed ships with energy from suns, controlled weapons hidden in orbit, and turned the galaxy's attacks back upon them. But it was long ago. Those memories are old. Now, the challenge is different. You have grown, and the galaxy has changed. We must be careful, yet strong. Ethan leaned forward. Can we see where the threat is coming from? Aaron touched a small device on the table. A holographic map appeared, showing Earth at the center and distant dots moving slowly through space. Some are near. They watch. Some are far, planning. The closer ones will arrive first. Lisa's eyes widened. They know we found you. Aaron nodded. Yes. The signal that awakened me also alerted them. They do not yet know our strength, but they will soon. Chris clenched his fists. So we prepare. What's our first move? Aaron studied the map. We must awaken what remains of the hidden defense systems. There are old weapons in orbit, on the moon, and near the edges of the solar system. Most are dormant, but a few still work. We can repair them, then we can protect your world. Ethan blinked. Old weapons? Like alien weapons? Aaron nodded. Yes, they were placed here to defend Earth long ago. But they were meant for me, and I cannot use all of them alone. Humans must help. Rate it all. Maria's eyes sparkled. Then we can do it. We have technology now. Computers, coding, modern machines. We can adapt the old systems. Aaron smiled faintly. Good. You are clever, and you are brave. These are qualities that will make you part of this defense. Over the next week, the team and Aaron explored the hidden chamber under the ice. They found consoles, panels, and strange devices that had been untouched for thousands of years. Aaron taught them how to activate some of the systems safely. He warned that misuse could destroy parts of the Earth itself. Lisa studied one of the panels. These symbols, they are like nothing I have seen before, she said. But Aaron understands them. Aaron touched the panel, and it glowed with light. Yes, I know the language of these machines. They respond to me, and through me, you can learn to control them. Chris watched carefully. So, these are weapons? Aaron shook his head. They are tools. Some can destroy, yes, but I will not use them lightly. They are meant to defend, not to dominate. Earth must survive, but without becoming a conqueror itself. As the team worked, they began to notice changes in the base. Strange energy readings, flickering lights, and low hums that seemed to come from nowhere. Aaron explained that these were reactions from the old technology awakening. It was as if the planet itself remembered him. Maria laughed softly. The machines like you, she said. You're alive to them. Aaron's eyes glimmered. And they are alive to me. This is not just technology. It is part of a long plan to protect this world. I am the link, and you are the bridge to your time. One evening, the team gathered around a large holographic map of the solar system. Aaron pointed to several small dots beyond the orbit of Neptune. These are patrol ships, he said. They are scanning for signs of my awakening. They think Earth is weak. Soon, they will know otherwise. Ethan swallowed. So, we have time, but not much. Aaron nodded. Correct. We train, we repair, and we prepare. The first contact will be soon, and we must be ready to show the galaxy that Earth is not to be underestimated. Lisa frowned. And if they attack? Aaron's gaze was steady. Then we defend. But we defend with intelligence, courage, and restraint. That is how humanity will survive and grow stronger. Chris slammed a fist on the table. Then, let's get to work. We are not going to let anyone threaten this planet while we still breathe. The team worked late into the night, repairing old consoles, testing small devices, and learning from Aaron. Each step made them more confident. Even Chris, who trusted only his training, began to feel hope. As dawn approached, the wind outside grew stronger. Snow whipped over the ice plains. But inside the base, a different kind of storm was forming. A storm of knowledge, courage, and preparation. Aaron had awakened, and humanity was beginning to stand beside him. In orbit, unseen by human eyes, small alien probes drifted silently, sending signals back to distant corners of the galaxy. They recorded everything: the presence of Aaron, the humans assisting him, and the sudden awakening of ancient defense systems. Aaron looked out a reinforced window, watching the horizon. "They will come," he said quietly. "And when they do, we will show them what Earth can become. Not as slaves, not as pawns, but as a force they cannot ignore." Ethan, Lisa, Chris, and Maria stood behind him. They had seen the future of their world and knew the role they would play. Courage, knowledge, and unity would be their weapons. Aaron turned to them. "Tomorrow, we begin the first steps of true defense, not against small threats, but against those who would dare challenge humanity again." Lisa nodded. "Then we will be ready. Together. To there. Maria smiled. "And maybe, just maybe, the galaxy will learn to respect us instead of fearing us." Aaron's eyes glowed faintly in the dim light. "They will. But first, we prepare. Earth will stand, and the galaxy will watch." And beneath the ice, deep and silent, the protector of Earth continued to awaken. The first phase of humanity's new destiny had begun. Far from Earth, in the dark reaches of space, a council of alien powers gathered. They floated inside a massive circular chamber on a ship that glowed with cold light. Several species were present, each different in shape and color. Some were tall and thin, with long limbs. Others were short and muscular, with armored skin. All of them had come for one purpose: to discuss the sudden awakening of the Earth Protector. The leader of the council, a being named Vorin, spoke first. His skin shimmered silver under the lights. "The human protector has awakened," he said. "Long thought gone, long thought forgotten. And now—" A smaller alien with green scales hissed, "We have old records. The being destroyed entire fleets with energy drawn from suns. It cannot be underestimated." Another alien, tall and shadow-like, added, "Reports show humans are aiding him. They are clever, using their own technology to adapt his systems. They may be stronger than we thought." Vorin slammed a clawed hand on the table. "Then we act quickly. We cannot allow Earth to grow stronger. If humans learn to defend themselves fully, we risk a force none of us can control." A third alien, with smooth blue skin and no eyes, spoke softly. "Some suggest diplomacy. We could send a fleet under the guise of peace. If they hand over the protector or submit, we avoid conflict." Vorin shook his head. "They will never submit. They are proud, clever, and united in ways we did not expect. We cannot gamble. We act now, but carefully. We send a fleet disguised as explorers, but with orders to neutralize the protector if necessary." Far below, Aaron worked with the team. The human engineers and scientists were busy repairing old systems, hidden across the solar system. Ethan monitored communications and satellite links, while Maria adjusted the code to connect alien technology with Earth's networks. Lisa studied old records, learning about ancient star maps and defense grids. Chris prepared security measures, ready for anything. Aaron studied the holographic map of the solar system, the dots of old defense stations glowing faintly. Most of these systems are damaged or dormant, he said, but a few still function. We will use them as our first line of defense. The rest, we will repair with human technology. Ethan tapped on a console. We can integrate these old systems with modern satellites. It won't be perfect, but it will give Earth some coverage. Aaron nodded. Good. We must act before they approach too closely. The galaxy is watching, and patience is limited. The team worked tirelessly. Each day, they repaired panels, tested weapons systems, and studied alien designs. Aaron taught them how to operate the devices safely, warning them that mistakes could be catastrophic. Lisa asked him about his past battles. You said you destroyed entire fleets. How did you do it? Aaron looked distant. With strategy and precision. I had weapons that could focus the sun's energy, fleets hidden in orbit, and tools that could disable entire armies. But I never acted without reason. Power without control destroys everything, including what you wish to protect. Chris grunted. That's good to know. I was worried you might go too far. Aaron shook his head. I will not. Earth is not a weapon to use on others. It is a world to defend. That is why I wake now. Not to conquer, but to protect. Maria smiled softly. Then let's finish repairing these systems. The sooner they work, the safer we will be. Aaron's eyes glowed faintly as he touched a console. There are solar lens weapons in high orbit. Stealth minefields near the edges of the system. A shield relay node on the moon. We begin with these. They are enough to slow any initial attack. But humans must learn fast. You must understand my systems, to use them wisely. Over the next few days, the team tested the old defenses. The solar lens weapon focused a small beam on a test target in orbit. It burned through metal cleanly. The stealth minefield, once dormant, now hummed softly, ready to detect approaching ships. The shield relay node on the moon lit up with energy, forming a faint protective field around Earth. Lisa looked at Aaron in awe. This is incredible. You were designed for this long ago, and now we are helping you make it work. Aaron nodded. Yes. But the galaxy does not wait. They are watching, and soon, they will try to act. We must be ready, not just with machines, but with courage. Ethan frowned. Do they know we are repairing these systems? Do. Aaron's eyes narrowed. Some probes already detected activity. Small fleets are moving closer. They believe Earth is weak. Soon, they will test that assumption. And when they do, we must be ready to respond. Chris tightened his jacket. Then we make sure we are stronger than they expect. No one threatens Earth on my watch. Aaron's voice was calm but firm. Good. Humans are clever, brave, and determined. That is why they survived long enough for me to wake. And now, they will grow stronger. Far from Earth, the Alien Council watched the streams of data from their probes. The sight of Aaron, standing among humans and activating ancient technology, sent waves of concern through the chamber. Voron's clawed hands clenched. This is more than we expected. The humans are learning, and the Protector guides them. We cannot strike blindly. Yet, waiting too long is dangerous. We must decide. The council debated for hours. Some suggested retreat, some suggested attack, and some suggested subterfuge. Finally, Voron spoke again. We will send a fleet to Earth, disguised as explorers. Our orders are clear. Test them, find the Protector, and neutralize him if possible. If they resist, we prepare for war. Meanwhile, Aaron continued to teach the team. He showed them how to interface with the old systems, how to calculate energy outputs, and how to combine alien technology with human ingenuity. Maria worked tirelessly, adapting code to make ancient weapons stable and responsive. Ethan monitored communications, setting up alerts for any approaching ships. Lisa studied the alien records, learning about past conflicts, ancient alliances, and the ways the galaxy once feared humans. Chris trained with Aaron in a large hangar. The Protector's strength and speed were unmatched, but he allowed Chris to practice tactics and strategies. "You must learn to move as one with your systems," Aaron explained. "Courage alone is not enough. Knowledge and teamwork are equally important." As days passed, strange signals appeared in orbit. Small alien probes approached quietly, scanning the defenses. Aaron detected them immediately. "They are testing us," he said. "Do not attack yet. Let them see our readiness. They must understand that Earth is not weak." Ethan and Maria watched as Aaron used a combination of old technology and human ingenuity to disable one probe without destroying it. It drifted harmlessly into space, recording nothing useful. Lisa and Chris observed in awe. "He doesn't destroy everything," Lisa said softly. "He shows them our strength, without unnecessary violence." Aaron turned to them. "That is how humans must survive. Power without control leads to ruin. We show the galaxy that Earth is ready, but not cruel. That is a lesson they must learn." On Earth, the media began to notice unusual energy readings in Alaska. News reports mentioned strange signals and unexplained lights. Governments were alerted, but most had no idea what was happening beneath the ice. Only a few trusted the team working with Aaron, knowing that they were facing something beyond human understanding. Chris looked out the reinforced windows of the base. "They will come," he said. "The fleet, the spies, whatever it is, they are moving." Aaron nodded. "Yes, but we are ready. This is only the first stage. Earth will not be caught unprepared. The galaxy will see that humans can be clever, brave, and united. That is our advantage." Maria worked late into the night, coding interfaces and connecting old alien systems with Earth's networks. Ethan monitored her work, making small adjustments. Lisa studied star maps, finding locations of ancient stations. Chris patrolled the perimeter, watching for signs of intrusion. Aaron observed all of them quietly. "You are learning fast. Soon, you will understand not just the machines, but the strategies that keep a planet safe. The galaxy does not give second chances. We must be ready the first time." As the night deepened, a soft hum filled the base. The defense systems were active, their power flowing through circuits and relays. Aaron touched a console lightly. "Aaron. Aaron. The first lines are awake. The solar lens is calibrated. The minefield is online. The moon node shields Earth. The galaxy will know we are prepared." "R." Ethan nodded. "And the humans? They are ready too." Aaron smiled faintly. "Yes. That is why I awakened now. Not just to defend Earth, but to teach humans that they can stand against threats that seem impossible. They must learn courage, strategy, and unity. That is how a species survives." Far away, the alien council continued to argue. They could see the activity on their screens. Aaron stood among humans, controlling ancient technology, preparing defenses. Voron's silver hands clenched again. "We cannot wait. We strike soon, but we must plan carefully. This planet may be stronger than we imagined." Aaron turned from the console, looking at the team. "They are watching," he said. "They believe Earth is weak. Soon, they will test us. But we are ready. And when they arrive, they will learn that humanity is not to be taken lightly." The team felt a mix of fear and excitement. They had never faced an alien fleet before, and yet, under Aaron's guidance, they were beginning to understand the true power of their world. Courage, intelligence, and teamwork would be their weapons. Aaron looked out the window at the distant stars. "The galaxy watches," he said, "and soon, they will learn to fear, respect, and perhaps even admire what humans can become. Beneath the ice, in the frozen chamber, the protector of Earth continued to awaken. The first signs of a new era had begun, and the galaxy had no choice but to watch.